Hi, in this video, I will explain the three primary principles of Neville Goddard for manifestation. Those of you who don't know Neville is a pioneer. I'll explain more about Neville later part of the video. We will talk about the three core principles he promotes quite a bit on the topic of manifesting. And he does profess that you can manifest anything. Your good wealth and health, career, relationship, any of them, you are the creator. You can manifest and bring into life whatever wish you have. The three principles, there are many of them, but let's talk about the primary three ones. The first one is that be in the state of wish fulfilled. That's the first principle. He talks quite a bit. That means that you be in the state, you enter the state, you be in a position as though the wish you have is already fulfilled. Because when you are in the state of wish fulfilled, the way you think and feel, act is different. Many of us don't be in that state. We stay in the state of what is the problem state. The way we act and think and feel are different. So we're going to switch from the state of not having into the state of having, be in the state of your wish is already fulfilled. There are a number of biblical quotes also he quotes, but I won't go into that right now. The second part is, the second principle is feeling is the secret. We all are vibrational being. We emit certain level of vibration frequency through our feelings and emotions. So he calls it feeling is the secret, meaning that the way you feel is the most important. The feeling is a secret for manifesting. Now, as I said, the previous one we talked about, when you go to the assumed state, naturally you'll feel elated, you feel happy, you feel the wish fulfilled, you will be in a high vibration feeling. That's why the feeling is not just that you think about it, your feeling is very important. You've got to look at your feeling as well. Number three is the law of assumption, which is related to this. The law of assumption, he states that you assume what you want to be, assume the person you want to be, assume the wealth you want to have, you assume the job you're going to have. You just assume that you already possess it. It's a variation of the previous one, but law of assumption is a very powerful one and very well known as LOA. Don't confuse with the law of attraction by Abraham Hicks, which is a little different. And I have a video on that one as well. So law of assumption states that you assume who you are, what you want to be, that you assume the state, I assume the wish itself as though it's already here with you. Those are the three principles, primary ones. There are other ones he has. I don't want to go into this, long video, such as he has like everybody, behaves the way you pushed out. There are a couple of other things. We can have a longer video on Neville as well. But I want to also highlight that the principles are different from practices. I have a follow-up video right after this, talk about how to practice it. So practices are a little bit different, what you do physically or how you can practice it, different from the theoretical principles, which is what I'm covering in this video. Those of you who don't know, Neville Goddard is a pioneer giant in the manifesting space of getting our wish fulfilled. He believed in the fact that we all are creators, we create our life, and we can be whatever we want to be. He lived, his teachings were prominent in later part of 19th century, 1950s, 60s, and 70s. And he shot up to the prominence, and he had 10 books on this topic. I will share. In fact, I have a master class on manifesting and one specific class just on Neville Goddard and his teaching as well. Those of you interested, you can sign up on spiritualuniversity.org. And in the following video, I will discuss about the practices. Again, I am 𝐉𝐨𝐷. I'm part of the Manifesting the Best channel. And I've been practicing manifesting and teaching, coaching manifesting for quite some time, many years. And I hope you join me in my classes or ongoing video. See you there. Hi, in this video, I'll explain the top 3 practices for Manifesting by Neville Goddard. Those of you who don't know Neville, I'll explain more about him, his background, later part of the video. And the practices, meaning the previous video we talked about the principle, the theory behind it. In this video, I will discuss 3 of the common or methods you can practice these key principles as well. And watch till the end. I have a free ebook and a free masterclass you can join as well for this year. Let's jump onto the three practices of Neville for manifesting. The first practice is imagination. Visualization is the key. You imagine or visualize the wish fulfilled. So you can close your eyes and sit down and then have a deep breath back, a couple of deep breaths, and then visually imagine what is happening when you have that wish you achieved. How do you feel? The exhilaration, the happiness, the joy. It could be a good health, could be money you got, or it could be a job career you just landed, or a relationship you just engaged in, whatever that is. And so you can use imagination, same as visualization. Both of them needs to accompany, very importantly, need to accompany the feelings behind it, because feeling is the secret. One of the principles is the feeling is a secret. So imagining without that feeling is useless. Imagining and visualizing, almost like a daydreaming in some senses, and with the feeling in your heart, and raising that feeling will raise your frequency and vibration, because you converse, you talk to the universe with your feelings, with your frequency. Your vibration is how you communicate to the non-physical part of the universe. That's very important. So the first one is the imagination visualization tool. You can do as often as you can, but have the feeling associated with it. Okay, number 2 practice is, he calls it SATS. SATS stands for sleep akin to, state akin to sleep. That is, just before you sleep, you enter into a drowsy state of half awake and half asleep, half conscious and half subconscious. That's when he says that you're in a day-to-day living, your conscious state controls, the mind controls everything else. Just before you sleep, the consciousness drops halfway or most of the way. Then your subconscious mind is more open to suggestions, commands, wishes there. So as you enter the state just before you sleep, you again visualize, you affirm a little bit about what you are, not like in the future, like I am going to be. It's like almost like I am happy about it. You be in the state again of your wishes already there with you. That's very important in this state akin to sleep, SAT state, where you can influence the subconscious mind, according to Neville, which is basically influencing the non-physical part of the reality, the world as well. So that's number 2 practice. Number 3 practice is, there are many practices. I'll limit to 3 in this video. Number 3 practice is ignoring the current reality outside, which pulls you down, and move into the desired state. So ignoring, because you just don't listen to, you don't look at the current state and get pulled down. Let's say you're looking for money, your bills are coming in. It's going to make you a little sad and depressed. You don't have the money, but you got to enter the state immediately as though, hey, it's going to happen. I am going to have the money to pay the bills, or I'm going to be healthy, whatever that is. Ignoring the current state as is, or at least not paying attention to that too much, because it's going to pull you down and put you in a state of lack. That means that if you're more in the problem state, you will never be able to move on to the desired wish state. So it's very important that we don't lower our frequency, our vibration down by looking at what is. The only way is that you move away from it. You believe. You need to have the belief now to say, I'm going to be all right. I will be fine. My desires are coming true. My wishes are coming true. It is happening. It's already happened. That's what you need to believe in a way to ignore the current as is and move on to now go back to the same visualizing, imagining, and all these stuff is going to help us. There are a lot more practices as well, and I'll cover in a separate longer video of the top 5-10 Neville's practices. I do have a free manifesting masterclass and a course on this, and also a little bit specifically on Neville Goddard's. I promised about Neville's background. Neville Goddard is a pioneer giant in the manifesting space in the 19th century, or the latest part of the 20th century, I should say. Then he was mostly in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and he has written 10 books and very popular. And in this particular bunch of videos, I'm covering more about Neville. I'm 𝐉𝐨𝐢𝐧. I'm part of Manifesting the Best channel, my channel. And I cover all kinds of topics related to manifesting. And I have read, dozens and dozens of books, practiced for 5-6 years. I got my own book, ebook. I can give you my free ebook and a free class as well. Willing to sign up on spiritualuniversity.org. I will send you the link for a free ebook and a class as well. I'm doing it for this year. Join me for more on manifesting in the follow-up video. And if you want further information, you can sign up in the description on the link below. See you there. Thanks. If you like the video, please subscribe, like, and share this. Thank you.